about to get twerking. We's about to start stacking shit. We's about to start wrecking his. We's about to start taking over this here. Now step to the back, young kid, and watch this Mexican flip game like I told him in the back. Watch this Mexican put platinum hits on the map. Watch this Mexican, don't close your eyes for 1 sec. Watch this Mexican, grab the microphone and just wreck. I'm sociable, since a socialite. I run these lungs airtight. I roll the dice, hit 7 twice. Taking money for the motherfuckers all night. Put your bet on a winner, huh? Put your bet on this here, what? Put your money on him.
Hey everybody, welcome to the YanBar Podcast. My name is Bryan Barcelo, host of this episode. Today's guest, Rap Magic. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Marcelo Boss? Hey, Brian, how you doing, sir?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this podcast.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Hey, check it out.
Thank you so much.
I see you out there outdoors. You got some beautiful background. What's going on there?
Oh, I'm at my mom's house. Came to visit my mom. It's been a couple of months, and I was in Austin for a while, and things didn't work out for the South by Southwest this year. It got canceled, and through the coronavirus, a lot of stuff was being canceled, and bars were being shut down, and so I came back to the Valley to come, take a break for a minute, and start working on some new stuff.
That's what's up. And speaking of which, speaking of new stuff and Corona and all that stuff, man, what are you doing? How you making out with this, or like, what's your outlook on this? What's your take on what's happening? I know this on a lot of artists' mind and people's minds.
With the coronavirus, basically, the social distancing is working. I'm over here in Texas and down in the Valley, and the cases are at a minimum. I guess I don't know if it's due to the weather and the humidity that the virus won't come in too much. But as far as coronavirus, social distance, stay at home, and write lyrics. I'm writing lyrics because the studio was closed too in Austin. I called Speak Chance. They had closed it down for a while. I'm not sure if it's still open or not. Because you can't have social distancing. You got a mic, and you got your person, and you got your engineer all together in one room.
Right.
It's kind of difficult to stay at a distance. And if you're asymptomatic, you don't even know you have it. You pass it on somebody else, and just to avoid all that, and then get back when the groove is good. We'll get back in the studio and finish up the album.
Now, the album that you're referring to, as I understand, you have something out now.
Yes, it's called The Finish Line. And that was I based that on all the tracks that I got and all the ones that they put me on when I got with Coast to Coast mixtapes. And I became an artist with them and started doing the little circuit when they would come to town in Austin. I ended up making The Finish Line, making it like a greatest hit album. And I recorded one track, which was Drowning. And then I came to the Valley. And with The Finish Line was kind of saying, like, a lot of people were saying, well, your age, and my age gap difference, and being that I've been rapping since 1987, I wanted to make it seem like, well, it's, I did it from the beginning to end, not for the sake of money, for the sake of truth, and for to rap about real life stuff.
Right.
Most of my music, I don't brag. I don't, I don't talk about, having spinners and having big chains.
Right.
It's not about that. My music's not about that. But, I went through a lot of difficult times when I was a kid. I was in a bus accident and I lost a lot of friends. And my perspective in music changed after that.
That's what's
now
up.
with the music is more now it's real professional. When I was a kid, with basic freestyling and patching up lyrics. That's what I was doing when I was a kid. Now it's more mainstream, more professional. I have a few cuts that are, some people might consider gangster, but it's not about that. It's just,
you know what? We all got a little something at us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all good. Hey, check this out. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rap Magic.
No, I don't consider it gangster. I consider it hood. When you come up in the hood, and the things you don't have that you wish you could have, and try to obtain those things in the right way. Because you see a lot of rappers going to jail. You see a lot of rappers dying, getting killed on the streets. Good rappers that are up and coming, and then you have other people that hate on you, and then these people that really, are in the hood. I guess whatever they're into, it catches up to them. You see a lot of rappers that pass away, and you're like, man, it's like, wow, I see myself, as being able to say, I've been doing this for over 30 years. And I'm still able to do it. I don't run with gangs no more.
Right.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
That stay focused, keep professional, and try to network throughout the internet. That's what you basically do is network.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, and you'll see a lot of people that buy YouTube likes, buy YouTube.
Oh man,
and that's not me.
Right.
I mean, if I don't obtain it legitimately where they actually like my music, then it's not worth it for me to pay all this money and to try to get them to like me. It's not about that.
Exactly. It's almost like buying love.
Exactly. Why buy love when you can actually obtain it for real?
Exactly. And Rap Magic. Now, I'm glad you talked about the music. Now, one thing I was curious about. Now, I grew up in the hood myself. I'm off, funk and soul and all that stuff. Now, I saw on one of your music pages, you're listed as rap artist or hip hop, but you also have, I believe it was Latin funk. Now, that's a term I'm not familiar with. Explain that to me. What is Latin funk?
Latin funk, when I first started growing up and got into the music, I did Latin funk as an entertainment company for myself, for the music that I create. It was based on my label, Knuckle Funk Records. But Latin funk is almost like Miami music. Like, when you make a club jam, I'm not sure if you heard my song called Addicted that I did. The producer was Don Coda, and that's based on Latin funk. It's saying that not just, I don't want to say that, I don't stereotype it, make it seem like I'm just a Latin artist. But it's the funk that I got in my heart, which is Latin. I have a lot of soul in me too. Don't get me wrong, Brian. Soul is part of it, but the funk that's behind it is Latin. A lot of people represent their culture, they represent their people, and that was part of my saying, well, this is for my background and my culture, it's Latin, but it's still funk.
That's what's up.
That's what I based it on,
Now, once again, for me and the people out there checking it out, that track that you said is indicative or a good representation of what you call Latin funk. Which track is that again, and where can people find that?
They can find that on SoundCloud, and just on SoundCloud, on Reverb Nation, on SoundClick. On SoundClick right now, I got a song called "How Many Years Does It Take," which I just posted. It's an old track, but you can find Addicted on there also. And that's right now. I love SoundClick because they do have a real legit chart ranking system. And if you go on there, I'm at number 3 right now on the hip hop charts.
Whoa, congratulations!
I'm 34 on the hip hop charts. I'm number 3 on the old school hip hop charts, and I'm going to be 50 this year, Brian. That's a milestone for me.
Well, happy birthday, yeah.
Hey, what do you call it? To be able to still be able to be relevant to the youngsters,
right?
And that's basically, but you can find that song on SoundClick.
And what's the title of that?
Addicted.
Addicted, that's right.
Addicted, yes. Produced by Don Coda. Some producer from California.
That's what's up. I'm definitely going to check it out. And I may have came across, I really don't recall and stuff. And one thing you had mentioned about the professionalism, that's one thing that really stuck out with me most when I first heard you. I ain't going to lie to you, man. I was hating a little. I said, man, them tracks sound great, man. Like, who you working with? Who's mixing that? Where do you get the music from? How does that happen?
Okay, the music, for most of the music right now that I get them downloaded for free because I became a member with Vibe Beats. You pay for a subscription, I think it was $30. Whoa. And then they allow you to download beats for free, but you can't sell them online. You can use them online, use them on videos, but you can't sell them because I don't own the actual rights to the wave.
I understand.
But I'm allowed to use them. So they toss me email tracks all the time. Whoa. And so I stuck with Vibe Beats because they got the flavor that I really love. It's old school, and then it's funky. Most of the tracks, they're funky. They got, and they're based on 16 bars, 8-bar hooks.
Understood.
Bars, and it's for a person that's into production, it's real simple. The basic setup is real simple. For a writer, it's up to you to find your niche and get in there and try to write something constructive and productive. Where people are gonna feel it. They're gonna actually say, you know what, that's pretty good, or it's not no good. You're gonna have haters and you're gonna have lovers. You're gonna have people that love your music. But I just go with the ear.
Now I appreciate. You mentioned a few things that's real cool and want to touch on. One something about staying relevant. You mentioned your age. Now I wasn't gonna bring that up. Now you brought that out here now. Now you mentioned your age, and
yes.
I go through the same thing and stuff. Matter of fact, I have friends say, "Hey man, you ain't got man, we concentrate on something else." Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But what's your take on that? And how can perhaps an older music artist stay relevant today? You got any advice on that?
On the cool, it's up to you to stay relevant. You can actually listen to other people's music, and you can catch parts and pieces of their stuff, and adjust your flow or advance your flow to that type of style to what's hip right now. A lot of people do that for monetary purposes. They want to sell music.
Right.
I make music to see, to see if I'm still relevant. And so I'll listen to a couple of tracks. Like I used to love Triple X. Tentacion. I used to love that. He's got a song called Falling. Really nice track. There's a lot of new artists that I listen to, and I'll check out to see what's hitting, and then I'll try to convert my style into a hook that is basically almost the same. I don't do mumble rap. That's one thing I won't do. I'll do the old school. I'm so stuck on the old school stuff.
Oh man, tell me about it. Yeah.
And try to keep it original. But
Exactly.
But really, basically, to stay relevant, you got to keep going and keep making music. Whether people tell you that it's not good or if it is good, you do it for yourself, really, and for your family, for your loved ones. And then from there, you go on. It's basically staying relevant to yourself, to saying, you know what, I can do this. I've been doing this for so many years. What's so different about doing this different style? A lot of people say, well, you copy my style, you copy my style. You listen to all the rappers now that use auto-tune, and that's one thing that I don't really use is auto-tune. But if you notice, that's the style that's on now.
Oh yeah.
And that's like the relevant thing of music right now. So you have to put a track or two out there with auto-tune so people can actually, I guess, feel it. Because
yeah, you're absolutely right. Almost like when in Rome, do what the Romans do. What's the other saying they have? Give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give them happy tunes. It doesn't have to be dark music all the time.
Exactly.
They can dance through that funk, that make them dance. Different styles.
That Magic, you're right. Especially nowadays, man, we need some happy tunes.
We do. Yes.
Yeah, man.
If the studio was open, I do something about what's going on with all this, with the protests and stuff like that. I'll do some political tracks too. I don't like getting deep into it, into the type of movement that I'm not. It doesn't pertain to me, but it's because of what I feel. Because as being a minority, you still feel the racism everywhere you go. And it's just not. It's not just black people. It's everybody.
It isn't, man.
If you're not part of the majority, you're gonna feel the tension of racism within that community. I watch a lot of crime stories and stuff like that keep me, updated with what's going on in the world. And I see a lot of stuff that, it's basically this is all over the world. It's not just here in America.
Oh no.
I mean, this is, different cultures go to different countries, and in those countries that are not used to seeing your culture, seeing more of you or your color, they take that as a threat, or they see it something different that they're not used to, and it's hard to explain, and it's hard for an individual, like if you're by yourself and you're surrounded by so many people that are in the majority, it's hard to feel comfortable, and you feel that tension. It's
True
basically
that.
a tension.
That's true.
But yeah, so when I get back in the studio, I gotta write, what's going on with the world, try to keep updated and stay relevant with what's happening out around the world, so people can understand that you're still up to date with things that are happening.
Okay. Now you mentioned Coast to Coast earlier.
Yes, sir.
And I'm familiar with these guys, and we spoke about them through the via inbox. Tell me something. Well, you knew my concerns. And sure, other people may have heard of Coast to Coast. But tell me your experience and what do you think, and can you recommend? I mean, you're dealing with them, so perhaps you can.
Bryan, I'm going to be extremely honest with you. With Coast to Coast mixtapes, it's a pay-to-play type of situation. You pay your membership, you pay the $300 for your tag, your membership, and then when they come to your town to go visit or anywhere in the country, and you got that tag to go inside the venue, then you can go promote your music without paying. But in order for you to perform, you got to pay. Now, do I recommend it? Personally, I wouldn't. Other artists that have money that they can spend to be paying to play, I mean, by all means, I'm not going to knock the label down. I'm not going to knock Coast to Coast down.
Right.
Because they did help me. They helped me. When nobody helped me here in the Valley, when everybody was against me saying I was too old, or that I was a convicted felon and stuff like that, holding my past against me, these guys gave me an opportunity. When I went to Austin, they opened the doors for me. And then when I got plugged in with them, I ended up doing a track with South Park Mexican. You know, and that to me was like one of my dreams when I was a kid. Even though he's in prison doing stuff for some time for some things that he did, I mean, basically for me was, well, you know what? I got a song with a famous person, you know, and I didn't have to pay for it. You know, I got in with a label, I got in with Coast to Coast, and they promote your music everywhere. Mind you, there's over 1.2 million rap artists within Coast to Coast mixtapes that want to get their name out there. So you're not the only one. You can be top notch, but they're looking at the money.
So it would be safe. So I'm sorry. Would it be safe for me to say that you kind of get out what you put in?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In order for you to get out what you put in, you got to pay. You know, and you got to have material. You got to have merchandise. You got to have everything set up because it's you. Once you perform your one track for the $150, then it's up to you to sell your tapes to make your money back, your CDs, your shirts, whatever merch you got. It's up to you. You know, and that's basically how you get your money back. Because Coast to Coast Mixtapes doesn't sell mixtapes unless you're exclusively paid in to the mixtape that they're selling on their selling part of their website. If you just jumped in on the mixtape, well, there's over 100 artists in one mixtape. And you're not the only one. But if your song is good enough to make it to a mixtape, that was basically my point. Was, hey, you know what? Well, at least 24 of my 27 tracks made it on different mixtapes. And I was very, very, you know, you get a proud feeling. And, you know, but, you know, after a while, when you stop, your funds start running out, and you can't keep up with the motion of pain, then you're dying down. Then you get pushed down the slot, and the next guy that has the money, he gets bumped up. I will knock Lil Fats down. I mean, I got the hug, Big Swift from Rap A Lot Records. I mean, he produced the first album for the Ghetto Boys. That's a milestone for me. I got a song with SPM. I got a song with SPM. Another milestone for me. You know, and I was on the streets. I used to be homeless. You know, and everybody used to, you know, I'm not gonna say everybody, but a lot of people in the rap game here, it's a dog eat dog world, you know. And if you don't have the funds to pay, then you're basically nobody. And that with Coast to Coast mixtapes, they showed me that it's not all about just paying, but you have to pay your dues to get in. But they do promote you. They'll help you. You know, they go out there and they mention your name. You go out there, click on the website, and you look for my name, for my rap name, and you see I'm in the mixtapes I'm on. And then, you know, so to me it was okay. You know, it was worth the $300.
That's what's up. Well, thanks for getting on, you know, your opinion on it because, you know, like I said, we spoke about it, you know, and what I read about and stuff. But it's good to hear something like that about Coast to Coast because I know some other artists that also deal with Coast to Coast, and they have good things to say too. You know, hopefully some people see this and folks have been wondering about it and stuff. Give it a shot. Check it out. And as we say, go in with your eyes wide open. You know.
Correct.
There you go.
And do research. Before you go in and give money, always research. Because there's always people scamming. You know, and people that will tell you, oh, I can give you 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Just send me $150. And they want you to pay them first. And Coast to Coast Mixtape doesn't work like that. You pay half. You show up to the venue, you pay the other half cash up front. You know, that way you know you're going to play. You give them the money, and you're already in. You know, you give them the down payment, and then you go out and you pay the other half when you present yourself at the door.
Right.
You know, that guarantees that they're going to get part of their money and promote you, but you're going to give them the rest of the money so you can play.
That's what's up.
And basically, you know, and that to me was a good thing. But, you know.
All right. Hey, Rap Magic, let's pay the bills, man. Where can we find your merch? Where can we find your material? Where can we go buy it, man? Where's your music? Let us know.
See, since I don't own the WAV files to my music, I give my stuff away for free. So when you go to Reverb Nation, you go to SoundClick, I allow people to download it for free. You know, if they like the tracks, go ahead and download it for free. Now, if I was working with a producer like yourself that makes his own original beats, and we were set up so where we could sell the stuff, that was basically what I was looking for. A producer to say, hey, come on, you know what? I'll take you under my wing, and we can make some money. You know, but it was hard. It's hard. You know, and right now with the industry, it's basically they want you to be young, so they can build your career. You know, and it's for older cats like me, it's hard to do that because I was past tense. But they want a young guy where they can build them and they can you know, they can have ghost writers and have ghost producers, you know, and it's all about him just performing and all these other cats making money.
Yeah, well, you pave your own way. Now I noticed I think a few weeks ago, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were doing some experimentation. I won't call it experimental music, but it seemed like you were experimenting with other styles or go ahead.
I have a song. I have a song from. I'll send it to you through email. I'll send it to you through Messenger, and it's on my Reverb Nation. It was a song called "Our Last Christmas" by Jimmy Eat World. It's a punk rock band, but it was like an instrumental, and I rapped over it, and it got took down from SoundCloud because they didn't want to get paid because I was using the WAV files without permission.
Oh, okay.
But I still have the actual recording still on me. And then I was listening to old music from the 80s, and I ran into the Outfield, which is also like a new wave type rock music. But the instrumental was so easy to rap to, and I said, you know what? If I rap to this song, I can bring that song back and put my lyrics to it,
right?
And then let them sing the chorus, and then see what happens. You know, it's just something different.
No, that's fine. That's great. I mean, I like that and stuff. You know, that you're still experimenting and with different types of music and songs and stuff. That's what's up. Hey, check this out. Like I said, really appreciate you taking this time and being here with your fam and stuff.
I appreciate you.
Now,
I appreciate the invite.
Before you get out of here, man, customary. Do you have any words of wisdom, encouragement, parting words for the folks out there? Something you just want to share with them. They just need to know something.
I do. My parting words for other rappers out there trying to get into the industry, I believe that it's best for you to stay independent and do it for yourself first. And if you see that you can sell the merchandise yourself, there's no reason for you to sign to a label for them to take the bigger portion of your money that you're earning. Because at the end of the day, and at the end of the night, it's you that's out there putting your butt on the line. You're performing, and if these people don't like you, the label's gonna drop you. And then they're gonna keep the rights to your music. They're gonna keep the rights to your lyrics. All your publishing rights are gone because that's what you're signing away. And then anything else that you try to make new, you won't be able to because you're gonna have to go through legalities. And you don't want that. You'd rather stay independent and avoid all the legal stuff, and I could just do this on my own. Mind you, I can't sell the music that the WAV files I don't own, but I can go perform them and get paid.
Oh.
I can go out there for a show. I can burn my own CDs, and I can make my own covers, and I can sell them for $10, $20 a piece and get out there and do it myself.
That's what's up. Rap Magic.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you so much.
I don't got a big chain, but this is the luck shirt my sister Alma gave me, and I want to give her a big shout out because she was a big support to me. My sister Alma, when I was locked up, she did it all. This is right here is my it's my birthstone. I'm from October, but it's an opal, and it's my chain. I'm not too fancy, but this is here is a.
That's what's up. Are you man after my own heart, man? Not into the fancy stuff either.
Hey, Brian, I greatly appreciate this. Beautiful.
You're most welcome. You take care, man. Peace out.
Hey, Rap Magic, yeah, big shout out to everybody out there that love rap music, hip hop music, music in general. Stay with it. Never give up your dreams. Never give up your hopes. Don't let nobody ever tell you can't do it. You prove them that you can, and that's how you come up.
That's what's up. Rap Magic. Peace out. Say what's up to the fam, man.
Hey,
everybody.
Thank you so much, Brian.
Yes, sir. Man. Everybody, Rap Magic and stuff, man. Hey, check this out, y'all. I want you to be sure to check out our previous YanBar Podcast guest, and make sure you go check out Rap Magic. And never forget that the YanBar Podcast is the place where you make it happen. Once again, I'm Bryan Barcelo. Peace.
Peace.
Step away from that microphone. I'm about to get working. I'm about to get your hoe, and she's about to get twerking. We's about to start stacking shit. We's about to start wrecking his. We's about to start taking over this here. Now step to the back, young kid, and watch this Mexican flip game like I told him in the back. Watch this Mexican put platinum hits on the map.